Got it.
Yes, Patricia, thank you. We're ready. Go ahead.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for taking the time to join us tonight. My name is Patricia Furman. I am the principal landscape architect with the City of Chula Vista and also the project manager. We have a great team here with us today to share with you the latest progress that we have made on the design of a portion of Loma Verde Recreation Center. So we're going to start the meeting and hopefully more people will be able to join us. So the Loma Verde Recreation Center is located within District 4 of the City of Chula Vista, east of Hilltop Drive and north of East Orange Avenue. It is between Loma Verde Elementary School and the Riestra Sports Complex. Also, it is located within a 6-acre neighborhood park, also called Loma Verde. The center is approximately 48,000 square feet, and it was built in the 1970s. So during the last 40 years, it has gone through some repairs as needed, but due to lack of maintenance funding, some of the areas need additional improvements. So for example, the building right now has leaky roof, it has broken tiles, it has outdated fixtures, and it needs so many other repairs. So the city recognized the importance of working on a design for this Loma Verde Rec Center and allocated funding through the Measure P. As you recall, the Measure P authorizes a half-cent sales tax for about 10 years, and the funding coming from that sales tax, the half-cent sales tax, goes to improve infrastructure. So planning the program of this project is being funded by Measure P. Currently, we do not have any funding for the construction. So right now, what we're presenting today is a design, and it's just part of the planning effort. Subsequently, once we finalize the design and we move forward with construction documents, we will be able to seek for construction funding. But at this time, the city doesn't have adequate construction funding. In 2019, the city engaged the community through several meetings and also through a survey to obtain information from the community and work on a program concept. So through the different outreach efforts, a list of amenities was created and prioritized, and that was put together into this program concept. Subsequently, the city entered into an agreement with EC Constructors to develop the program concept into a design. With the team, including EC Constructors and Jeff Katz Architecture, we presented the initial concept to the community. We presented the schematic design to the community on July 27th of this year. We received really good input from the community. We had about 30 attendees, and they provided questions. We had about 18 questions, and we were able to answer those questions. And the presentation was given in English and Spanish. Also, the presentation has been posted in the Loma Verde webpage. With that, I'm going to transfer the presentation to EC Constructors, Jim Summers, and Jeff Katz Architecture, Christy, and they will present to you the progress that we have made on the design. Jim?
Thank you, Patricia. I'm glad to join everyone tonight to talk about this exciting project for the community. What the screen's showing right now is the existing facility. You can kind of see the rec center on the left and the aquatic center on the right, and the pool in the center. One of the big goals of the community and the city, and I think especially the recreation staff, was make this a more of a community center rather than two separate facilities on the same site. So you'll see that was one of the big goals in the design process. So next page, please. So the city set this project up, I believe, for funding reasons into 3 segments. So you see segment 1, which is the rec center portion, and then segment 2, which is part of the aquatic center area of the site. And then 3 is the pool itself and all the areas that support the operation of the pool, including the pool pump room, equipment room. Next slide, please. So this is kind of an overview of our new design of the facility laid over the existing complex. Next slide, please. So this is kind of a concept of what the city could look at in the future for segment 3. We worked with city staff to lay this out just to make sure that segment 1 and 2 that we're currently designing will work well with a future concept. This design of this segment is not part of our current contract, but it was needed to make sure everything's going to flow and work effectively for the city in the future build out of the whole project. Next slide, please. So this is an overall layout of segment 1 and 2. I think we're going to get into some more details of the design here. So I'm going to turn it over to Christy Jewett. She's our project architect.
Thanks, Jim, and thanks, Patricia. So as Jim previously mentioned, we are focusing on segments 1 and 2, which is a brand new recreation center and aquatics facilities, support facilities, including the locker rooms and lifeguard area. And the existing facility has 2 separate entries and requires staff to be spread throughout the facility in order to man those stations. And so our overall concept is to make one central lobby and make it easier for staff to control the entrance points to the facility. Next slide, please. Oh, sorry, Patricia, do you want to put your slides back up? Sorry, I'm not seeing the slides. Okay, there we go. Can we go back one? I think we skipped. All right, so here is an enlarged plan of that front lobby area. You'll also see a game room, 2 offices, reception area, as well as dance rooms and a crafts room for the recreation side of the facility, public restrooms, and a fitness area, along with storage. Next, please. Part of the program is a large multi-purpose room with full court basketball, volleyball, and a large storage area to support those spaces. Next. And on this half of the facility, we will be constructing new women's and men's changing areas, large and intended for everyone to have privacy. We have family and accessible family dressing areas, as well as a lifeguard area with a break room, storage, and their own private facilities. There also is an area for outdoor cubbies as well, and the utilities, as you see in the bottom right corner. And I'll turn it back over to Patricia to discuss next steps.
Thank you, Christy. So the next step is to present the design to the Parks and Rec Commission in January of this coming year, and then subsequently present it to City Council for review and approval in February or March of 2021. If the design is approved by City Council, we will continue to move forward to the construction documents, and we plan to finalize those construction documents in June of 2021. After that, our hope is to continue seeking grant funding or any other type of funding for the construction of the project. And we feel that having construction documents finalized will help us obtain any other funding. So, Christy, would you like to share your walkthrough? Christy, we cannot hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, sorry about that. So this is a 3D walkthrough of our proposed concept. This is a working model, and the building will continue to be refined throughout our construction document process. But we just wanted to give you a peek at the interior of the building, because we've focused a lot on showing renderings of the exterior. And we just wanted to make sure everyone was aware of kind of how the building is looking and feeling right now. So I'm just going to take you on a short tour of the exterior of the building. So this is a great view of that single point of entry to the new facility. There is signage that designates which side is the recreation and then which side is the aquatics. I will just kind of spin you around here. So very warm and welcoming, fun colors, lots of new landscaping, an accessible ramp in addition to the entry stairs. I'll just back up a little bit and you can see kind of the overall look from Loma Lane. And I'll start to head in. If Karina, you wanted to give a little background on the entry of the facility.
Yeah, so the current facility has two separate entrances and lobbies for the recreation center and the pool. One of the most important changes to this new facility will be this centrally located entrance and lobby with access to both the recreation and aquatic amenities. The idea behind the new concept is having an intergenerational facility with ease of access and multi-use rooms that will serve all ages. We have the roundabout driveway that allows drop-off at the entrance of the facility, handicap parking near the entrance, this centrally located lobby, and multi-use rooms that can host a variety of classes from our youngest participants to our older generation. As we continue the walkthrough of the facility, you will notice all of these design elements in each area.
Christy, we cannot hear you.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm not sure why I keep getting muted, and I can't unmute myself when I'm doing the walkthrough. Okay, so as we're touring the facility, I'll kind of point out some of the key areas. So this is the game room on this side, a variety of different games. as Karina was talking, I was kind of showing a little bit of this lobby area. So welcoming reception desk, offices here and over here. And then I will take you through the recreation side. So in this room is the dance rooms that I had pointed out earlier. There are operable partitions, and so this could either be one large room or it can be divided into 3 separate spaces. So dance room B, and then over here is the crafts area. So room for tables and chairs, as well as a kitchenette area and a view into the multi-purpose room. So we will just take a look in there. So full court basketball and volleyball with wood sports flooring, mats surrounding the perimeter for safety, and you'll notice a lot of natural daylight coming in through the translucent clear story windows. I'll head back out into the aquatics area. So as we're walking through the hallway, on the left here will be the men's and women's restrooms. And I'll take you through the fitness room here. So this is fitness area for different types of equipment or exercise areas. And we'll just kind of walk out onto the pool deck here. So back through this way is that lobby where we entered. Over here is the Aquatics Office. So we can peek in there through the window here. So space for a desk, and then also a counter area for interacting with the public. Back out here, can go into the women's changing area next. So through here, private shower area, restroom facilities, and private changing areas in this section. And the men's changing area is laid out very similar. Go back on the pool deck here. So we have an outdoor shower area. So there's opportunities for rinsing off inside the locker rooms or in this outdoor shower area. And then here is the cubby area for secure cubbies. And I will just kind of end on a little view from the pool here. All right, and I'll turn it back over to Patricia.
Wow, this is amazing. Thank you, Christy, for that amazing walkthrough. I definitely want to jump in the pool right now at night. Thank you for that. So with that, that concludes our presentation. So our presentation will be posted on the Loma Verde web page. Let me show you the link if you give me just 1 minute. So it is www.chulavista.gov/Loma Verde. There it is on the screen, www.chulavista.gov/Loma Verde. That's where this presentation will be posted. You know, as we said before, this is part of the planning effort and has been funded by Measure P. It's a great thing. We are very excited about this project, and we definitely want to obtain additional funding for the construction. So with that, we are going to move to the questions portion of the presentation. So if you have any questions, please use the questions and answers icon, the Q&A icon, which is, I believe, at the sidebar. Betty, have we gotten any questions?
No, I'm not viewing any questions at this moment.
Okay, so we should probably wait a few minutes and see if somebody is able to submit a question. Have we received any questions, Patty?
No, I'm not viewing any questions.
Okay. Well, that concludes our presentation. So hopefully you'll be able to see the presentation online. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me via email or, you can actually send an email to my email address, which is pfurman@chulavista.ca.gov. Thank you very much for joining us. We're very excited about this project, and I know that you are too. So have a great evening. Thank you all. Is there anybody else that would like to to say anything? Tim, Jim, Karina?
No, thank you everybody for participating.
Great. Thank you all.